Good morning, YouTube. It's Hair BMW on a beautiful Thursday morning. It's September the 11th, and it's just coming out after having my breakfast, and I thought, goodness, that is an amazing sight. So I thought I'd offer it up to y'all. It's facing due east, of course. It's 6:30 in the morning, so sorry about all the wires and traffic lights, but didn't want to miss that. That is just gorgeous. Good morning, YouTube. It's Hair BMW here. It's been quite a while since I've done any kind of an update. A lot been going on around the homestead here, and very, very little, if any of it, has to do with my 06 E9330i. We were away for a week at Labor Day, and the week before that I had done a video which I'll get put up today probably, but it didn't upload, so that didn't work out. And then I took a couple of little short videos while I was on vacation, and those I couldn't really edit them or do anything with them, so I had them stored up, and a couple of other miscellaneous things. But some of you who are regular followers will know that we're renovating our house, and by the time we got back from vacation, the part of it that was going to involve us directly had really sort of taken off. So I'm happy to say that the third floor, which is the bedrooms and bathrooms and laundry room and things, is finished. We have the last of the furniture will be here Monday, and the contractor has moved down to the kitchen and living room, and so we're eating out now and living in the midst of a little bit more mess, but it is very good progress. It's very distinct progress, and we're very happy about that. One of the complications that we face, some of you may be familiar with this, but when our townhouse was built in the early 80s, there was a product, I believe the correct name is Quest. It's a water line, flexible water line, that was installed sort of as the new thing. And the water line itself wasn't a problem, but they used plastic fittings for the elbows and connections and things. And they learned within about 10 years that those failed on a regular basis and would flood your house and everything else. And there was all kinds of lawsuits and things. Well, we bought our home here long after that lawsuit was resolved. And the people who built and owned this unit until we bought it said that they had replaced all of it that they had come across, but we knew there had to still be some of it left. And a couple of videos ago I mentioned that we had actually, while the contractors were here working but completely unrelated, had a failure of the water line here in the garage, which flooded the garage. Nothing seriously damaged, fortunately, but the disheartening part about that was it wasn't a fitting. It was just a hole in the line. It had been not been touched or anything. So part of what we're endeavoring to do, and part of what is taking a good bit longer with the renovation, is anywhere that they can open up holes and find water line that hasn't been replaced, they're doing that. So if you can imagine taking your house and cutting holes in walls and ceilings to find water lines, and then trying to fish out the old ones and fish in the new ones, it takes time. It takes time, and things begin to look like Swiss cheese. But there's no time to do it like the present, and if we just ignored it and continued on, statistically, according to Murphy, sooner or later one was going to bust in the house, and then we'd have had a much bigger mess. So we're trying to do the right thing. So I I am going to put up a bunch of little clips and little videos here today, I hope, that just sort of summarize what I've been doing over the last month. And this is my first official mail call, and I am excited beyond belief because it's a special one to me. You'll all know this one, John Kerry 1963 Jag, and John has written me a really excellent note on the back, and you know, about the value that the YouTube Garage Gang and just the information and the camaraderie that he's experienced being able to post his videos and have people respond and give feedback. And this one's a big deal to me because it was watching John Kerry 1963's videos that got me watching videos on YouTube. Prior to probably about February or March of this year, never looked at YouTube, had never seen it. And I was home, I think it was a snow day when I wasn't working, and searched for something. It led to a video, and in the little column on the right where you see other videos. Anyway, I came across John Kerry working on the rear differential, or it's not a pumpkin because the Jag, it's got all the gears and the brakes and everything. But anyway, that was what he was working on his workbench. And there was just something about that video that struck me as incredibly interesting. You know, I mean, here was just a guy working in his garage, and it was insightful, it was interesting, it was step by step, he was organized, and I thought, that's interesting. So over the next week or two, I think I watched every single one of his videos and have watched every one that's been posted since. And as I watched them and enjoyed them, you start to figure out that if you look at what everybody else is subscribed to, then you find the interesting ones. And so that's how I've gotten. I think there's about 30 of you folks out there that I have on my subscriptions, and every day something gets posted, I'm looking at them, and I'm beginning to realize that I'm not really following the etiquette as well as I should, because I watch virtually every one of them, but I haven't been hitting, it's embarrassing to say, I haven't necessarily been hitting like or sending a comment. And I guess now that I have my own videos out there, I begin to realize that you really do look forward to somebody saying, oh yeah, I like that, or this was interesting, or did you think about that? And that's part of the whole experience. So that is my plan. I'm very much going to attempt to do a much better job at that. But there's also a caveat, and that being that over the next, well, I mean, probably until Thanksgiving, with this renovation, and we move into a very busy time where I work until the holiday. I'm going to do my best, make a concerted effort, but you know, I think probably until the holidays at the very least, I'm going to have very little opportunity to work on my car, and certainly any other projects or you know, that I got in the works. My little super secret project is it's still hanging out there, still thinking about it, still trying to figure out if it's something I can do. But until the renovation is done and I have my garage back, that's not going to happen. So that's okay. So this video is kind of dragging on and on and on endlessly, and for no real purpose other than to say that I am still out here, still alive and kicking, watching videos, and I have so far I've sent out a couple Hair BMW decals. Scott Best, I sent one to him, and so you know, that's where things are. So this little video, I'm going to attach some little shots from my vacation, and you know, just little, now that I carry the camera around with me, I take little. We had a sunrise the other morning that was just unbelievable, and I think I got about 30 or 40 seconds of that. So that'll help liven up this otherwise boring monologue. And hope everybody does have a good fall. And I rest assured, I'm watching YouTube videos every day, pretty much every day. My routine is come home and try and watch all the ones that are new for that day, and I'm going to make a concerted effort to, as I indicated, do a better job with the likes and the comments, because I'm beginning to realize when folks do that for me, it's nice. It makes a big difference. All right, we'll talk to you later. Well, YouTube, it's Hair BMW, and some of you may know, having seen my last couple of videos, we're on vacation this week, and we're at the incredibly gorgeous island of Ocracoke, North Carolina. And it is absolutely amazing, as you can imagine. So it's Labor Day weekend, sun's going down, the ferry's coming in. It's going to be kind of hard to see there, I suppose, but that's the big old ferry, the only way on and off the island. It's a true island bridge. So anyway, I just figured I'd give everybody a little quick update, and hope everybody has a really great holiday weekend. It's going to be beautiful here. The whole week we're going to be here, so, and just sitting here looking, and I thought, well, I can actually show you all what I used to do for a living. Oh, that's zoomed in as far as it'll go. See if I can shade it a little, but that sport fisher you see right in front of there is one of the ones that I used to build. That was a small one. I used to build them up to 130 feet, but anyway, just thought I'd give you all a quick update. And that's it. Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody has a really great weekend and a great holiday week. Well, hey there, YouTube fans. It's Hair BMW on vacation, and I thought I'd give you a little idea of about the most perfect place there is on the face of the earth if you want to be on the water. And this, my friends, is Silver Lake on the island of Ocracoke, on the outer banks of eastern North Carolina. There's the world famous lighthouse. Absolutely amazing. I'll zoom in there for you so you get to see what that looks like. It's beautiful, just gorgeous. I'll leave you zoomed in for a minute. And this is Silver Lake because, as you can see, right there is a little outlet, and directly out there is the Pamlico Sound, which is one of the largest inland bodies of water in, I don't know, the country, the world, or something. And then out that way behind the lighthouse is the Atlantic Ocean. And this is just heaven on earth right here. It's the day after Labor Day. It's Tuesday morning. And you can see the marina and the boats are mostly gone. Everybody's either left yesterday or today for the holiday. And the white building off in the distance there used to be a Coast Guard station. And now the state of North Carolina has it as a retreat for teachers and educators and things. It's very cool, right there on the point. And there's still a small Coast Guard contingent there. And the ferry is one of the North Carolina ferry system ferries. An amazing, amazing amazing system of ferries that they have, 7 different routes throughout the state. And this is an island, and the only way to get here is a 2 hour and 20-minute ferry ride from Cedar Island for us. And then if you're going north, it's about a 45-minute ferry ride from here to Hatteras Island. And of course everybody's heard of the Hatteras Lighthouse, which was moved in, I think it was 1999. There's the ferry leaving. Thought I'd give you a little idea of what Hair BMW was up to. I saw that Mr. Cutworm had posted 2 videos, or 3 videos today. I am awfully glad to see Mr. Cutworm back. Last time I remember, he said he was feeling a little puny, and I'm sorry to hear that. But I do enjoy every looks like he's at a convention or a group or something. There was Greg and BW Darren and a whole bunch of people there. So hope they're all having a wonderful time. Wonderful time. So that's about it. As you can tell, I don't do a whole lot of sitting on the beach because I'm as white now as the minute when I got here, and I intend to stay that way. Alright, YouTube, I don't mean to make you jealous, but it sure is the height of good living. Alright, bye. I don't know, YouTube, what do you think? Is Alfred Hitchcock about to come around the corner with the birds? It's crazy. It's crazy. They're just flying all over, squawking. The river's way behind us, so I have no earthly idea. This has been going on for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes. I do not know what that is all about. That is some crazy stuff. Screeching.